Os. Welcome UNLV students to the Shotokan Karate Studies program. By now you should know you've already warmed up, you've gotten the warm-up that you feel your body needs, you're adequate for starting the program this morning. So let's go ahead and get started with our typical, quick, general warm-up. Ready? And Hajime. Ichi. Ni. San. Yon. Go. All right, warmed up good there. Let's turn to the side, bring our heels to our glutes. Good, all right. Let's go ahead and do some high knees as well. Get my workout recorded, here we go. High knees. You can do this slow, just like I'm doing. Again, just bringing your knees up. You can do it fast if you feel like kind of bouncing a little bit, working your calves a little bit. Or if you want to go slow, go slow. And yame. All right, let's come up on our toes, stretching out our calves. And yame. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and do some body hip twists. And yame. Good. Arm up, across the side, stretching out our shoulder. Good, other side. Again, don't hold these too long. Just doing dynamic stretches here. Nothing too static, nothing being held for too long. Switching over. Other side. Good. Feet just widen shoulder width. Go down, touch the floor. Go to the right. Back to center. Go to the left. Back to center. All right, make that a little wider. We're gonna go down to the right, turning up on our left heel, stretching out our hamstring. Good, now we're gonna turn to the left in a long front stance. Pushing on the quad here, pushing the knee over the toe. And down to a runner stand, or a runner stretch. Good. Back up. All right, we're gonna do everything to the other side now. Leaning to the left onto the right heel. Toes pointed up. Stretching out your hamstring. All right, let's rotate that all the way around. Good front stance, long, deep, pushing on the quad, pushing the knee out over the toe, getting a good stretch. Transition that into a runner stretch. And come back to center, come back standing. Good. Turn around, fix your gi. Back to me. Yoi. Subirachi. Break. Yoi. Seiza. Dojo-kun. 一つ、人格完成に人を盛ること。一つ、誠の道を守ること。一つと力の精神を養うこと。一つ、礼儀を重んずること。一つ、景気の湯を戒めること。Ready? That's it. よい。素晴らしい。Ready? よい。So today's class is an advanced class because it's Friday, but I'm also going to put this out for my intermediate students because what we're doing today is kata, but we're going to do this in more of a fitness style. So I did say that this was for intermediate students, but let me preface that with we're going to start with Hin Godan as our kata and go to Teki Shodan, Basadai, probably do Kankudai, and then as we have time. So from there we would move to MP, maybe Jion, maybe Kankusho. Alright, so if you're familiar with those kata, those 7 kata, great class for you today. If you're not familiar with all those kata, at least half of those kata, good. Alright, just repeat those same few kata that you might know. If you don't know all 7, maybe you know 5, maybe you know 6, maybe you know 4. Right? But you can repeat those 4 for what we're doing today because we're going to execute kata. We're going to do it twice, so we're going to do each kata twice, and in between the kata, so from Hin Godan, we'll do it twice, then we're going to do push-ups, then we're going to do Teki Shodan, then we're going to do sit-ups or crunches, then we're going to do the next kata, and so on and so forth. So again, we're working through the kata itself, number 1, that's going to get our heart rate up. Number 2, getting in some fitness and some muscle work as far as push-ups and crunches. Alright, so be prepared for those. As far as the push-ups and the crunches, I won't say this later, so I'll say it now. Pick your number. Alright, don't pick a low number like 8 or 10. Okay, pick a good number. Pick a number like 20. Shoot for 20. If you get 20, great. If you get 18, good. If you get 15, that's fine as well. Alright, but pick a number that's higher than 10. I want you to really push yourself, so don't pick a low number like, oh, I'm just going to get 5 or 10 in and call it good. Alright, shoot for a higher number, aim for that higher number, and if you hit it, great, and if you don't, if you come close, that's fine as well. Alright, so it's not going to be timed. I just want you to try to hit your number. Alright, I'm not going to say, alright, you have 30 seconds to do this. I'm just going to drop down on the floor and go for my number. Alright, so my number today is going to shoot for is 20. Alright, if I hit 20, great. If I don't, if I come close, that's what I'm going for. That's my goal. If I come close to it, that's a good thing, right? Okay, so starting with Hin Godan. Alright, again, like I said, we're going to go through the kata twice. So if I have the opportunity and I know my space, I'll try to do it from a couple of different angles so that you're able to see it from a couple of different angles. Not that it really matters because you're doing the kata with me, right? Okay. Let's step back into place. Let me get my timer going here. Okay, let's go through protocol together on every kata, but every kata you're going to do at your own speed and pace. Okay, so we'll start at the same time. I'll give you a few seconds at the end to finish, and then we're going to go right back through it again. Okay, ready? Yo, Sudachi, ready? Yo. And now it's kata. Hin Godan. And Hajime. and yame. All right, if you have time between kata, don't stop moving, okay? Typically, I'll do kata and maybe I'll just walk in a lap around my mats, okay? So do something like that. If you need to adjust your gi, okay? Do a lap and then come back to your starting position, which again is hand godan for a second time. For your sake, I'll start here at this side, okay? Same kata, all right? Pick out little things maybe that you noticed you made a mistake on. Try to correct those the second time that you go through it, okay? Ready? Yoi, sudachi, all right? Yoi. Hien, godan. And hajime. All right, yame, good. So that gives you a little bit of extra time to finish the kata. Now we're moving into our push-ups, okay? For this one, next we're going to take a shodan. We'll do crunches after that, all right? Push-ups this time. Again, pick your number, higher than 10. 12 is fine, shoot for 12, okay? 12 is your number, try to get at least 10, all right? 20 is my number, I'm trying for at least 18. Probably gonna get 20, but that's my number, okay? Let's go. Once you hit your number, if you can do more, do more. All right. When I'm finished, you're finished, we'll stand up. I'll call yame. All right. And we're going to move on to our next kata. So, next kata, teki shodan. All right. So, teki shodan, as you know, we start here for our protocol and then move to here to announce kata. Okay. So, this is teki shodan yoi. This is where we announce kata. Ready? Yoi, sudachi. Ready? Yoi. Teki shodan yoi. Good. Your own speed and pace. Hajime. And yame, good. All right, again, pick something that maybe you felt like you could do better. Let's improve upon it this time. One thing I need to improve upon is calling the kata. I didn't even say what kata it was. Okay, so I'll do a little bit better on protocol. All right, so let's come back to center. Ready? Yoi, sudachi, right? Yoi. And now it's kata, teki shodan. Take a Shotokan yoi. And hajime. Check. And yame. Good. We don't need a lot of extra time for that one. It's not a very long kata regardless of how slowly you go. You'll notice a little bit something different there. I decided to kick out my leg on the return. Okay. There's two ways to do this kata. You're probably aware. Okay. One is instead of what I do, right? We start here, we go over. I lift my knee. Okay. There's also the version where you step over, come with a kick, where you're kind of lifting your leg forward. So either one is perfectly acceptable. It's up to you on which one you want to do. I have always been taught to raise the knee and then set down into kibidachi, but it's your choice. Okay, I don't want to direct you one way or the other. Again, I always instruct you to find your own karate. If your own karate directs you to lift your knee as opposed to throwing your leg out, it's on you, okay? All right, crunches. Find your spot, pick your number. I'm gonna stick with 20. Again, 20 is gonna be my number today. So I'm going for 20. So pick your number, shoot for that number, all right? Your time is up to me, because when I'm done, you should be done, okay? Ready? Feet off the ground, shoulders and head off the ground. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, sich, hach, ku, ju, juichi, ni, san, nan, go, rok, sich, hach, ku, ju. And yame. Good. All right. Didn't anticipate having the belt there, kind of being this hump for my back. Not the best exercise there. So I'm going to go back to push-ups and I want to do something for our abdominals. So maybe we'll do something like planks or something where you don't have to lay on your back. Because again, it can be a little bit difficult. Number one, your pants. Number two, your gi. Number three, your belt, and it's double looped, so it can be quite a hump there for your back. So just be careful of that, be aware of that. I'm now aware of it as we move forward here, so try not to do crunches unless that doesn't bother your back. Okay, it bothers mine. All right, third kata, basadai, okay? All right, let's go for basadai. Ready? Yoi, subidachi, right? Yoi. And now it's kata, basadai. Your own speed and pace, and hajime. Give you a couple extra seconds on that one. That's a long kata. That one can slow people down. So again, I'll give you a few seconds here. And when you're done, like I said, don't stop moving. If you need to fix your gi, fix your gi. Kind of move around, all right? And yame, very good. Okay, keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving and keep talking. Great kata, right? This is one of my favorites. With that kata, there's a lot of sticky points that I tend to point out to other students. So try your best to get through this one. If you have questions about the kata, maybe something that I'm doing or that you're not doing that you feel you should be or you feel I shouldn't be, let me know down in the comments. All right, I'd like to address those things maybe in another class. We can go through the kata itself. You can go through the bunkai for it, things like that. All right. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah. Find your spot. Go through protocol. Yoi, subirachi, right. Yoi, passai, your own speed and pace. Hajime. And yame. Good. All right, so you should finish at this point. Moving back to our push-ups. All right, remember your number from last time. Meet that number. If you exceed that number, great. Meet that number. If you go slightly below it, that is fine. But don't drop your number, all right? If your number was 20 the first time and you hit 18, your number's not 18. Your number is still 20, okay? My number is still 20. Ready? Get into position. Your time is when I reach 20. Ready? Hajime. And yame. Good. I lost count, but I'm pretty sure I did about 20 or 21. Okay. Wasadai is done. Let's do, hopefully you are familiar with Konkudai. All right. I know I've not taught that one, so it makes me want to skip over it and do one that I've taught. So I've taught Jion, so you should know Jion. Let's go through Jion. Now, as you know, if you watched my tutorial, I don't have quite enough room in here to do Jion, so I do have a correction step, maybe two, that I'll make adjustments for. Just be aware of that if you're watching this and you're trying to mimic what I'm doing, because I'm not going to call when I make those adjustments. I'm just going to make them and then continue with the kata. So let's do Jion. We'll assess after that where we are, okay? and see if we want to do a couple more kata before we end class. All right. I will start on this side. Ready? So find your spot, because remember with this kata, you do have to step back when you begin. So you start in one spot and you step back into this front stance. So make sure you have room behind you to step into that stance. Okay? Ready? Yoi. Sugurachi. Right? Yoi. Jion yoi. And hajime. All right, keep going. All right, I know this is a long kata, and you can get caught up in the minutia of it. Kime is different for everyone. Just keep going until you're done. I'll call the stopping point. If you are done, keep moving. Keep that heart rate going. And yame. Very good. All right, so again, just like with any of these other kata, if you notice little mistakes, pick up on them, try to correct them. I didn't notice anything there for me except speed. I was a little too fast in some areas, so I want to slow it down in a couple of areas, okay? Just because we're going through this class for fitness, okay, today, I don't want you to rush through anything, so perform the kata as you normally would, all right? Good kime, good timing, things like that. Don't perform the kata just to get through the kata, right? Hopefully you understand what I'm saying there, okay? All right, let's do this again. I'm gonna start in the same spot. It just feels right to me. Going from this side, I feel like I'm off camera for some of it. So I'm just gonna start on this side over here and go through the kata just like I did previous, all right? Okay, find your spot, remember your step. Ready? Yo, sugurachi, right. Yo, jion yo. And now it's kata. Jion! Hajime. Still want to give you time. Those of you who are done, just keep moving. Good. And yame. All right. There's your kata. Now we're back to ab exercise. So I'm going to grab my timer for 30 seconds. Let's do plank. All right. Plank for 30 seconds. If you want to do the crunches, do the crunches. Again, like I said, with my back and these multiple layers, it doesn't do well for me to lie flat. So I'm going to do plank. Again, I just want to do something to work our core here. So I'm going to plank for 30 seconds. Pick your poison. Plank for 30 or crunches for 30 seconds. Okay? Ready? And ajime. If you're doing planks, remember, keep your core tight and your back flat. From your heel to your head should be one board like a plank. Remember to breathe. All right, that was a short 30 seconds. We'll stick with it, all right? Move that off to the side. Let's do one more set of kata, all right? I want to do one more. So I named about everything. Maybe you know MP, okay? MP is a good kata. Let's go ahead and try to get through MP, all right? This is a fast-paced kata in some areas, but also slow. MP is the flight of the swallow. So I know that I've done some bunkai for this, so you should know this one. All right. Again, if you don't know some of these kata, feel free to repeat ones that we've already done. So we haven't made it through very many kata. What we do? Godan, Teki, Basi, Jion, and now we're doing MP. There's only 5 kata that we're doing today. The first 3 you should definitely know, right? At this level, you should know those first 3, all right? If you don't know the last 2, repeat the first 2, okay? But you should also know Jion, because I taught that one. We went through that one through a long set of classes, right? I think it was a set of 3 classes. Then we even did some of the bunkai for it. So Jion you should know, all right? MP, I believe I did a bunkai video for this one as well. So again, this is one that you should probably know, all right? Let's go through it together. Sorry, not together, not at the same speed. You're gonna go through it at your own speed and pace, but let's go through this one twice, all right? If you want to pause the video and just do another kata and then just watch me go through this, that's perfectly fine. That's the beauty of having this video where you can go back to it, pause, rewind, whatever you want to do, okay? For MP, I usually start off center, right? Because when you go through the section up to here, then you come back to here, there's a long section along this back wall that if you start in the middle, you're gonna run out of room. So I typically start just a few steps over to the right so I can make sure I get through this kata. It may be different depending on where you are. If you have plenty of room, you're not worried about that. I know that I'm limited on space, so I know where I need to start this one. Okay, so you should know as well. Let's go ahead and get into this one. Ready? Yoi. Subarachi. Now ready? Yoi. And now it's kata. MP. Your own speed and pace. Ajime. few seconds for you to finish. Those of you who are done, keep moving. And yame. Good. Okay. So, I do remember teaching this bunkai for this kata. If you missed that, check back some previous videos. You'll see that it is listed, the bunkai for MP. So, you should know that kata. Let's go through it again. Okay? Alright, find your spot. I felt pretty good about where I started last time, so I'm going to start about the same spot again. Ready? Yoi. Subrachi. Ready? Yoi. And now it's kata. MP. And your own speed and pace. Hajime. And yame. Good. Alright. There's the kata again. Alright, we've gone through it for the second time. You know what's coming. Our push-ups. That's right. Alright, get into position. Again, your number hasn't changed. Keep your number in mind, shoot for that number. I'm going for 20. I'm going to actually count for 20 this time. Okay? Stop when I stop. So, get through as many as you can get through. Ready? Hajime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, 25. Hopefully you made it. All right, on your feet. All right, so let's come back to center of class together. Yoi, Subrachi, ready? Yoi, Seiza. All right, for this meditation, just meditate. Focus on your breathing. All right, we just went through about 30 minutes of Kata Fitness, a little bit of strength. Okay, so I want you to focus on that. All right, slow your breathing, prepare to end class. Mokuso, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Mokuso yame, sensei, you ready? Continue. Yoi. Subirachi. Right. Yoi. Os. All right, students, thank you for joining for this class on Kata Fitness. All right, a little bit of strength and core, not too much there, but a good class to come back to if you want to practice Kata and get a good fitness style workout. All right, this was meant for my advanced students, but intermediate students, don't be surprised to see this on Wednesday next week. Okay, same class, same workout. Get ready. All right, Os.